Hello. Hello.
Hello.
Am I audible?
Yes,
Yes,
sir.
sir. Good morning, sir.
Very good morning to all of you. Okay, so this is the week 2 open session. So whatever you had doubt in week 2 regarding, you can say, concept or activity questions or practice, whatever you want. So you can raise your hand and we can discuss it one by one. Yes, Vinay.
My question is about some mod and median, sir, and the ordinal form is concepts are only.
Okay, so can you tell me what is the meaning of mod? I mean, definition of mod.
Some mod are the form the frequency, the highest number of the frequency,
Okay.
and medium is the mid of the value.
You can say middle most value.
Yes, sir, median.
Okay. So that's it. I mean, what is your doubt? That this is the thing only. I mean, about modern media. Have you covered the lecture video? Hello.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, I said, have you covered the lecture video?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Okay. See, I'm starting with the example. Suppose
Okay.
you have categorical data like A, C, B, C, okay, D, and okay, that's it. Okay.
Yes, sir.
Then for the median, okay, what
Okay.
can you do? You know,
B.
for the median,
Yes, a middle word.
first thing you have to arrange the data in ascending or descending order. Right?
Ascending order. Yeah, descending.
Suppose I'm rating A as 1, B as 2, C as 3, D as 4. Okay,
Yeah.
this is for ranking. Okay, so what will be ascending order? A,
B.
B,
C.
C,
C. C.
C, C, D.
D.
Okay, what
Yeah.
is the median? Median is the
C.
median most of. I mean that this left these two.
Yes,
C will
sir.
be the median. Yeah,
Sir,
kindly
sir,
respond.
median we cannot find without the ordering.
Yeah, yeah. Median, for median you have to find. For median you must have to order the data. That's why median cannot be calculated for nominal data,
Okay, sir.
because nominal data is something which you cannot order, right? And what
Sir,
will the what?
sir, can I
What?
interrupt you? This is Lakshmi.
Yes, yes, please.
So, I mean, there are three C's, two A's, one B, one D. I mean, it should be, as you say, ascending order. First comes C, next A, next B, next D, like that, or A comes in alphabetical order, A comes first, B, like that. We need to arrange. How we are going to arrange the
No, no,
alpha?
no. Here I have mentioned. I am arranging as I suppose A. I have rank A as 1, B as 2, C as 3, D as 4. That's it.
That is given by the.
Yeah, I'm taking a hypothetical example. That's it.
Oh, okay.
Okay. Okay.
No, I'm little confused because
No, no, no.
there are three C's, two A's.
Yes. I'm just ranking as suppose age. For example, suppose age
Yeah,
poor,
yeah.
B is good. Okay.
Mm.
C is very good, and D is excellent.
So it is
Then
predefined. It should be predefined.
yeah, it will be predefined. I'm just taking
Otherwise, if it's not predefined, how we are
then
going?
no.
We
If
cannot
it's
say,
not,
right?
yeah, you cannot say. Then
Yeah.
it will be it will be, it should be predefined, like you have to arrange the alphabet in an alphabetical order. If it is not defined, then
Or
it
can
will,
we think like this? There are three C's. First C comes. Next, there are two A's. A comes like that. Can we do that or no? If it's not predefined.
you have to see, then this will be a single categorical data and you have to consider as nominal. Okay? Then you need not to arrange anything. Suppose you have to given this categorical data, okay,
Okay.
and there is no any like predefined, yeah, meaning of A is this, B of this, C is of this, D of this, okay, then you have to just calculate the mod. I mean, if it's nominal data, then you can calculate mod. You need, there is no need of arranging or
Okay.
not
Thank you, sir. Thank you.
okay. And what is the mod? Mod is the which occur most frequently. So where what is the mod? C.
C.
That's it.
Sir, in static, we also know the some mean, sir.
In static means
Sir, in chapter, just suppose, sir, in all the video lecture, there is nothing about the mean, sir. But in one
you will
activity question, the question is putting about the mean. Mean is ordinal or nominal, etc. Like that.
oh, okay. See. This is this one, that one asking about the your concept. See, if you have categorical data, then what can you calculate? For this data, for this categorical data, which measure of central tendency you can use? You can use median.
Yeah.
Right? If it's in ordinal form. Okay.
Okay.
You can use mod, right?
Yeah.
Can you use mean?
No.
Why?
Sir, mean is your nominal, sir, not ordinal. The categorical data.
Mean is also not nominal. See, you are getting confused in nominal
Yes,
or
sir.
ordinal, right?
Yes, sir.
See,
Yes, sir.
see, there is two. First, let me. There is two things, two types of variables: categorical variables. Okay.
Yes,
and
sir.
second one is numerical variable.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
See, categorical variable is something where you define category, you define group, and on that you cannot, I mean, you are not able to perform any meaningful mathematical operation. Okay. Suppose
sir.
I'm saying phone number. Phone number is a categorical variable.
No.
Okay.
So your voice, sir, is low, sir.
Now it is okay.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Sorry, sometimes it's low, sometimes.
Oh, sorry about that. See, I say categorical variable is something where you can define category, you can do label, you can define, like, it's an type of qualitative data. Okay.
Yes,
Suppose
sir,
I'm saying there are two group of female and male. So this is categorical data.
yes, sir.
Okay. These are not numerical numbers. You can perform any operation. Can you add, subtract female and male?
No, sir.
Can you do multiplication and division?
No.
See, any mathematical operation, if you are not able to perform the data, then that data called categorical data. Suppose I'm saying phone number. Okay.
Yeah.
So can you say what will be the phone number? Phone number will be either numerical or categorical?
Categorical में डाल सकते हैं, sir.
Yes. Why?
Because it has a number, but in ordering only. Not we can plot mathematical operations in it.
Yeah. In ordering, you cannot say suppose 9837 is something phone number. So this is not in order. It's just a label. It's just a number. You cannot say like, yeah, your phone number is better than my phone number, or some of these two phone
Sir,
numbers.
we'll not be able to do any arithmetic,
Yeah.
or we're not required to do any arithmetic operations on it. Only that.
Yes, that's why I'm trying to say. So this is something. Okay.
Okay.
So for categorical data, you can use only two scale of measurement. First one is
Nominal and ordinal.
and second is ordinal.
In other words, its category is nothing but a quality.
Quality.
Is nothing
It's
but
the, you can say, qualitative data.
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
And numerical variable, it includes the quantitative data.
Yeah.
Quantity is mentioned. Okay. So
Yes, sir.
for numerical data, interval scale of measurement or
And
ratio
ratio.
scalar, these two are the things which you have to mean. Clear which the things clear, so they clear nearby. Okay.
Okay, sir.
Now it's clear. Hello.
Hello.
Yeah, it is clear.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Sir,
So
Can you also
can I
explain
interrupt?
nominal, ordinal, interval, and ratio, please?
Sir, what is
Which
interval
ones?
ratio?
okay, this all things are in was in week one. You had covered or not?
We have covered, sir, but for the
Uh-huh.
sake of revision, like that, just definitions.
Well, see,
Basically, sir, interval and ratio, this thing is a little confusing.
confusion to everyone. Yeah. No. So I'm starting from the nominal. Okay. As I discussed, nominal scale of measurement is used for categorical data. Okay. So suppose I'm saying nominal scale of measurement is something where you can just label the data. You cannot order, you cannot sort out, you cannot. You have to just label. Suppose I'm asking a very familiar example, female and male. Okay, right? So can you arrange these two?
No,
You cannot.
No,
no.
So that's why on this data, your nominal scale of measurement will be applied. Suppose I'm saying Aadhaar card number. Okay, right? So can you say your Aadhaar card number is greater than my Aadhaar card number, or
no, no.
you
Can't
can
compare
no, you can't compare, you can't perform addition,
any addition.
subtraction. I mean,
There's
any
no meaning of that.
okay, there is no, this does not make any sense.
I
So
mean, we cannot perform any logical operations.
logical. So and you cannot order also. That's why this will comes under the nominal scale of measurement.
Yes.
Suppose I'm saying jersey number of cricketers. Okay.
Yes.
Then suppose jersey number is something 7, 13, 10, and 12, right? 14. So can you say 14 jersey number is 2 times than this jersey number?
No.
These all things does not make any sense. Okay. So when you are not able to perform any meaningful mathematical operation and you cannot, then it will be categorical data. First thing. Second thing, if you are not able to order those categorical data, then nominal scale of measurement will be applied.
So that means all categorical data is nominal.
No, you can see. Suppose I'm saying if it will be nominal only if you cannot order. If you can order that data,
That's
then
the
it will
ordinal
be
data.
ordinal. Till this point, it's clear to everyone.
Yes, sir.
Okay. Now come on ordinal. I said ordinal is also used for the categorical data. Okay. Suppose you have categorical data of like rating of any no book or any something. So you can like rating. Suppose data of that rating is like P means poor, A means average, G means uh, good. I'm taking as G. Okay, and E means excellent, and okay, suppose these are the data for rating of any, suppose rating of a ride or whatever. So first thing, can I order this data?
Yes, we can.
We can. So this first thing, first you have to identify whether it is categorical data or numerical data. First, I saw that and I see, yeah, these are the categorical data. Okay, because this is just a category. Poor, P for poor, BP for very poor, A for average, G for good, and E for excellent. Okay, and I'm not able to perform any meaningful mathematical operation on this data. So I can order this data. Okay, so this, and I can compare. I can also
Yes.
compare. Average is I mean better than
Better
poor.
than poor.
Yeah, good is better than this. Excellent is better than everything. So when you can compare, then it will ordinal scale of measurement will be applied here. Okay, suppose you can use the size of shirts. Okay, suppose your
S
data of
and
size of
L.
yes, small, extra small, medium, large, extra large, then you can order this data,
Yes.
right? Then ordinary scale of measurement will be applied here.
Yes.
Till this point is clear?
Yes, sir.
Okay, now comes we on interval and ratio, and after that we will move for the week 2 doubts. Okay. So see, as I mentioned, IH is clear, and ratio and interval scale is used for numerical data. And in interval scale, all this you can, there is a no meaning of, you can perform a what I'm saying. See, first thing you can perform addition, okay,
Mhm.
subtraction, and you can see all the properties of ordinal will be applied here. Means you can order that. Suppose you have numbers, then you can obvious order the numbers. Okay, and in interval scale there is one property, no absolute zero. All of you, I'm hoping all of you are familiar with this.
Yes,
sir.
I have a question in that matter. The population is called ratio, but how a population can be absolute zero? Population is something somehow.
No. See, that is the something absolute. Now I will come on that point. Let me finish this concept. Okay, I will discuss first thing. So you can add, you can subtract, and there is property of no absolute zero. Okay, and there is a difference. And in interscale, general example of degree Celsius. Okay, there
Fahrenheit.
is there is a fixed interval, like you can say like 10 degree. There is suppose difference of 10 degrees Celsius. So suppose you are given like 3 to 4 category. Okay, 3 to 4 interval. Then difference between each interval should be fixed. That is same. First thing, let me. And second thing, there is a unique property, basic property of no absolute zero. No absolute zero means, suppose I'm saying, meaning of absolute zero. Absolute zero means absence of that thing. Okay, suppose I'm saying degree Celsius temperature, 0 degree Celsius temperature. So can you say there is no temperature?
No.
We can't say. If 0 degree Celsius temperature is somewhere, then there is some temperature, and it can take also -1 degree Celsius. There is meaning of -2 degrees Celsius something. Okay, so this type of data will comes under the interval scale of measurement. Okay, and ratio scale of measurement is something where you can perform addition, subtraction, multiplication, division. I mean, ratio makes comparison makes sense there, and there is a property of absolute zero. Okay. Now you are talking about the population.
Right.
Absolute zero. See, first tell me this point. Till this point is clear to everyone.
Yes.
Okay. So
Yes, sir.
yeah. Okay. So for the population, so suppose what is population? I'm saying population
The
is nothing but
person of somewhere,
number of
some
persons.
place.
Suppose
Number
number of
person in
persons.
some place.
Yes. So suppose I'm saying there is 0%. Okay. For example, let us assume there is 0%. So that means there is no person. Okay.
But whenever you measure some population, obviously there is a place.
Let me
Okay.
complete. Let me complete. Suppose there is 0%, means there is no person.
Right.
So it makes sense. Means there is
Yes.
there is a meaning of absolute zero. Okay. Now, so this is the something where you have to think. Okay, whether there is it can be possible to meaning of zero or not. Okay.
So
And
it has to make some sense in zero.
yes,
Whenever
suppose
there
I'm
is
saying,
absolute zero,
yes,
it has to make some sense.
suppose it will not see on the population, it will not applicable to ratio. If there is something makes sense, suppose I'm saying 0%, and again there is meaning of some 0%.
Hmm.
Then, and you are saying like how, say suppose you are you goes to a general store, okay.
Hmm.
And you said, okay, give me, so you go in a general store and say and you want to purchase some packets of biscuit, okay.
Sir, your voice is not clear, sir.
Yes, sir.
Okay,
It's
now it's clear.
lagging, sir.
Now it's clear.
Yes, sir. I can.
Yes, sir.
When you start,
Oh.
it's okay, sir. It's gradually decreasing in between.
Yeah,
It is
Okay,
okay,
okay.
sir.
it sounds
Just
low.
I think there is some network issue. Okay, just inform me, okay, and then I will cover it.
Okay.
Okay, now it is okay to everyone.
Yes, sir.
Yes,
Yes,
sir.
sir.
Okay, okay,
Now
fine.
it is okay.
So you goes that shop and says he wants to purchase some packets of biscuit. Okay.
Hmm.
So it's possible. Suppose I'm saying zero packet of biscuit. Okay.
Yes.
Then that it makes sense. Like yeah,
There is no
zero.
biscuit like
There
this.
is no
Is there?
biscuit in that shop.
Yes,
But
exactly.
in general, can you say it's not? It is possible to. There is no packet of biscuit in a general store. So okay.
I
So
got your
that is.
points now.
Yeah, that is the something where you have to think there is there meaning of zero or not. That's it.
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah. Now it makes sense to me because I was just learning the thing. I have to remember the population is the ratio. That's why.
No. You have to just think there is meaning of there. I mean, absolute zero properties fulfilled for that variable or not. That's it.
Sir, what about the marks, the graded assignment question where the IIT is declared result last month?
Okay.
It reflects after
It's in the score.
deadline.
What
48
about that, sir? Marks.
It is
Sir, we
there
have a doubt
48
in those
hours.
questions, sir.
Okay.
Graded assignment, last two questions.
One second.
Week one graded, sir.
Have all of you go through the graded assignment solution?
Yes, sir.
There was we have mentioned why it's last two there.
Yes, sir. This one.
Okay, see that this. Okay.
No. Yes,
This
sir.
one too.
Yes, sir. 9th and 10th.
See, 9th is something where marks in percentage.
This one.
Okay.
This one. Ninth, sir.
Okay, marks in percentage. Okay, and in ratio scale of measurement, I said comparison makes sense. Okay, comparison makes sense, right?
Yes.
Comparison makes sense. Suppose your marks is 40 and my marks is 20. Okay, then I can easily say, yeah, your marks is 2 times than my marks.
Yes.
Yes,
Yes,
sir.
sir. Yes, sir.
Okay, so that is the something where ratio scale is applied, and in this particular question, marks scored in percentage by a student, then here ratio will be applied.
And it is ordinal also.
You see, not ordinal, you can see not
Marks we can
Because we can apply the arithmetic operation. So how can we say it is
yeah, see,
ordinal?
nominal and ordinal is automatically you can say violated these two options, because marks is something a numerical data. See, property of ordinal means is there in a ratio scale of measurement. Property of ordinal means you can order the number. That's it. Okay.
Can I interrupt?
Now,
This should be ordinal also, right? Ordinal and ratio both.
No,
why
sir.
ordinal and
No.
ratio?
That's saying na.
Not
It is
ordinal.
not an ordinal.
Ordinal, how
We
can
can
how can it be
arrange the
ordinal, sir?
marks, right, in order.
See, Did you
We
see
are
the
assuming, sir, we are
lecture?
assuming that, sir, we are
No,
assuming that mark will be come into
only for
ordinal.
numerical variable, right,
You
sir?
see, one by one, one by one.
So may I?
Yes, please.
This is not an ordinal because while teacher assign the marks to a students, then he if you are saying it is ordinal, then teacher assign a grade, not a marks.
Yeah. See,
That then only
ordinal
we
and
can say it is ordinal.
see, as a few minutes back I explained, ordinal and nominal is applicable if you have categorical data.
Yeah.
Okay, and interval ratio will be applicable if you have numerical data.
Yes,
Okay?
numerical
Then
data.
marks scored is something numerical data. You can perform meaningful mathematical operation on marks. Okay.
Yes.
Now you have to think the two options, ratio and interval. Okay. Now interval cannot be applied here. Why? Interval is something where no absolute zero property is.
Can I interrupt you? So if when it is
Yes.
categorical data, then only we have to think about either ordinal or nominal.
Yes. Yes.
Yes.
So just one question. In like you said, interval, we can't take it as interval. But if someone doesn't give the exam, then it will be ratio only, na? In that case, if someone doesn't appear for the exam, then what is the case?
No. If someone does not appear in the exam, then it's not. You cannot say like his marks is 0.
Exactly.
Then something it can possible. He will mark as absent or like something like that. Okay, marks 0 means something you attempting the question paper and you did not get any marks.
Sir, there will be in mark sheet there will be written NA, which is not attempted.
Yes.
Right, sir?
Yes. That's the another thing. Okay. Now, what is your question? Question is something. It's asking about what is the measurement of marks scored in percentage by a student.
So may I say something?
Yes,
then
please, yes,
whenever this is the marks can be 0, so it is one ratio obviously, right? So that's this kind of thing we have to calculate. We have to just think. This is the way we have to think.
Yes, one basic property, and second basic property you have to think like their ratio makes sense, comparison makes sense.
Yes.
Okay. In interval, you cannot compare the data.
Yes.
I mean, you cannot compare the data means I'm saying
like temperature.
Yes. Suppose you cannot say like yes, that temperature example.
0 degrees Celsius.
1 second. I think in degrees Celsius, lower limit is minus 273 something, right? Yes. Okay. Suppose there is 0 degrees Celsius and there is temperature 20 and there is temperature 40. Okay. So from this to this, it's something. Suppose I'm saying there is a distance of x. Okay. There is a difference of x degrees Celsius between minus 273 to 20 degrees Celsius. Okay. Now, from this to this, suppose it will be something y degrees Celsius. Okay. So can I say y degrees Celsius temperature is 2 times than x degrees Celsius?
No.
You can't say.
Compare.
You can't say. Okay. So that is the something I wants to say meaning of comparison. I mean meaning of ratio comparison. You can say.
Sorry to interrupt, sir. With that same logic, sir. If we see question number 7, sir. So, sir, the population has to be in ratio scale of measurement, right? So why not, sir? But my answer was wrong, sir. Actually, it is given question number 7, sir. Go to question number 7. So population should be has to be in ratio scale of measurement, right? I have clicked that.
This is the incorrect option.
Incorrect option.
Read the question. It's asking about incorrect options. Okay. So population growth has an interval scale of measurement. It's obvious incorrect thing. Got it?
Okay, sir. Okay, got it.
Got it? Yes. So similarly, and suppose there is something marks. which where lower limit of marks is 0, and suppose A got 20 marks and B got 40 marks. 40 marks. Okay. So it's obvious. I say B got the marks 2 times than A. I can say because base there is absolute 0. If there is absolute 0, then you can say, yeah, this is the first part and this is the second part, which is the 2 times of this. Okay.
Then answer to 11th question should be ratio, but it is intervals.
No. You can't say
that is
in
different
11th question.
situation. In the next
That is
question,
the
that is
different
different situation. We have discussed it last live stream.
Yes. See, so similarly, you can now you are able to understand the 9th question, right? How it will be ratio. Okay.
Yes, I got it.
Now comes on the 10th question. 10th question is something in an exam. There are 5 multiple questions. Okay. For every question, the student will be awarded 0.3 marks for the selection of correct option, while 0.2 marks will be deducted for every round input. What is the scale of measurement? See, try to focus on this. Final score obtained by a student in an exam. Okay, so it's obvious possible that any student can get marks below the 0.
Yes.
Right? Then suppose any student get minus 2 marks. Okay. Suppose this is the C. Let me go on this. Okay. Suppose I'm taking here -2. Suppose 0 is here. Okay. And 20 is some here, and suppose 30 or 40 is here, some here. Okay. Then suppose C gets -2 marks overall. Okay. And A gets 20 marks. Okay. And B gets, let it be. Okay. So can I say A gets marks -10 times 10 C?
No, sir.
You can't say. And see, that means here ratio comparison not makes sense. I mean, ratio comparison is 20 divided by -2.
That if there
So
is
only when
presence of
negative
minus,
marking is allowed, na?
presence of minus is there, then we cannot say it is a ratio.
Yes, that is the thing. Because if it goes in the negative, that means absolute 0 property is not fulfilled. That's it. And if absolute 0 property is not fulfilled, that means it will be interval scale of measure.
But sir, that is when only negative marking is allowed, right?
Yes.
Okay, sir.
Okay, now it's clear.
But sir, does the question specify that there is a negative one?
In this question, it's mentioned 0.2 marks will be deducted.
Okay, sir. Sorry.
Okay.
Thank you, sir.
And in the question, if you see, it's clearly asking that final score, about final score. Okay.
Got it, sir. Got it.
It's possible final score can go in negative. If it's going negative, then it means absolute 0 property is not fulfilled. And if absolute 0 property is not fulfilled, that means there is
no ratio.
No ratio. That means there is interval scale of measurement. Okay.
But in case of population,
question 7, option 2.
There could also be a negative population.
No, why? How can you say negative population?
Earlier, if in a village there is a population 100 people were there, but there is no growth is in after 10 years.
But it doesn't mean it is negative population.
One second. Are you talking about population growth or population?
Population, sir.
The population, for population races will be there. For example, suppose in any village, okay, there is two villages.
Yes, sorry, sir. It cannot be negative. Population can, but growth can be negative.
I see.
Yes, sir. Question 7, option 2. Why it's not incorrect?
Option 2.
Because if you watch the table, its value is going below 0. It's in minus.
Question 7.
Option 2.
Yeah, that's why I'm trying to see. First, you must clear that question is asking about incorrect options. Okay.
Okay. Yeah.
Now I think
you
are thinking about correct option.
Yeah, everyone thinking about the correct option.
Many of us did wrong there, sir.
So here incorrect. See, area as a ratio scale of measurement. This one is the
True.
true. Population growth has an interval scale of measurement.
True.
No. Yeah, it's true. It's talking
No,
about
it's
population
true.
growth. Okay.
True. Population
Number
growth
of
can't be
villages.
zero.
Yeah, this population growth. Here is population growth. It's a
Yes,
correct.
sir, it can be negative, so it is interval
And
scale.
it can be negative, and in table, if you see, it's going negative as well. Minus
Yes, sir.
0.6% population
Yes.
growth. Okay. And number of villages, where was, yeah, number of villages have,
Excuse me, sir. So,
yes,
but it still satisfies absolute zero property, right? Zero growth means there is no growth.
no, it's, you can say the zero growth means there is no growth, but
But it can go beyond zero, sir. Just explained
yes,
5 minutes
there
ago.
is,
Anything
there
which
is,
can go beyond zero in negative, it is interval. It cannot be ratio.
see this one. I'm explaining this one. Okay, I was explaining this one. Okay, let me start with this.
Yes, sir, yes, sir.
Okay, it was suppose 0%. Okay, suppose there is 1%, 2%, and here is suppose I'm taking as here minus 0.6%, and suppose I'm taking here 0.7% or 8%. Okay, so these things, see here, absolute zero property is not fulfilled. Suppose I'm saying 0% growth. Okay, you are saying
Yes.
0% growth. Okay,
Yes.
that means there is no growth. Okay, in the population.
The absence
But
of growth, yes.
okay, but it's also possible to it's go in negative things.
So, are you saying that if it goes into negative whenever, because it satisfies everything, right? We can say that we can also compare. We can do all the arithmetic operations also. Just because it is negative growth, we are saying it is
No, see, you can do arithmetic operation, but you cannot do like ratio comparison and multiplication and division.
Yeah, multiplication division we cannot do, but say
Then
20% growth is, as you said, right? Double of 10% growth, or negative 5% growth is opposite of say positive 5% growth, or double of 5% growth. Right? We can do all these things, everything. Just because it is going in negative scale, you are saying that it is interval. Is that the case?
See, if you see, there is a basic difference between ratio and interval. What is that?
Zero, absolute zero.
Absolute zero property.
Yes.
That's it. Same, which things you are saying, you can same apply on the marks.
Sir, absolute zero means where the measurement starts from zero, right?
So, okay,
Yes,
sir. So now I think I get it. So you are saying absolute zero, beyond that there will be nothing on the left side.
There should be nothing.
Okay.
I just want to add.
Yes.
In a directory structure in computer, there is a exact path and absolute path, and there is a reference path from the current directory.
I did not get your point.
In computer, where we
Yes.
store data, there is a directory structure. So there is two kind of path is there: absolute path and reference path. Reference means from current onward. So the absolute path have a exact root directory that is equal to the 0.
Okay.
But in reference, reference could be anything, minus 0.80 and plus 10 and not 0, not exactly 0. So the same is there. The reference point is not 0 here in minus case.
Sir, can I ask one question?
Yes,
sir?
yes, please.
Yeah, sir. If in a table, in a tabular format, if there is a particular column in which the student marks are there, and some, like for an example, there are negative markings for also. Okay, so some student have got positive marks, some student attempted but they got 0 marks, and some student got negative marks. Now, what will be the scale of the measurement of that marks?
Okay, so I'm asking with
Because,
you, what is your opinion?
Sir, actually, I am confused because I also read other material, and in there is no mention of, there is no like clear definition that 0 cannot be, sorry, minus measurements cannot be included in ratio scale of measurement.
You say some got 0 marks, okay, and suppose some got 10 marks, some got 20 marks, and some got minus 10 marks, and some got minus 20 marks. Okay, for example. So suppose this is the A student, B student, C
No, sir,
student, D.
just
Yes.
just take an example of one
It is
student.
interval, na, sir?
Like in chemistry, he
I
got
think it is
positive.
ratio.
In physics, he got
Interval.
0. And in mathematics, he got minus for one student only.
No, that is the another data then. You are saying different subject, right?
Yeah, different subject.
Then it should be mentioned like suppose it should be mentioned then in that particular subject whether negative marking is there or not.
So negative marking is all in all subjects are there.
Then it will be interval. And first thing, second thing, its question should be like final score
But
of
sir, here
student.
0 is perfectly defined. Sir.
So
and you can always say that.
Okay, suppose
I can always tell that.
Suppose I'm saying I have 0 marks. Okay.
Yeah.
Then there is meaning of that 0 marks because there is something. There is a student who got minus 10 marks.
Yes.
Yes,
okay?
Sir.
There is the meaning of this marks, and absolute 0 property means there is no meaning. I mean absence of that thing. Suppose I'm saying you got 0 mark, that means, and A got 0 marks and B got minus 10 marks. That means A got some marks. Meaning of 0 is there.
But sir, then also this is interval, right? Because we got minus 10.
No, why? Oh, see, this is the thing. Why it will be interval?
Sir, does 0 means absence?
Yes, that's why I said earlier.
So sir, this looks
sir,
like
can I say something?
Sir,
see,
this looks like a null value.
Absolute 0 means absence of that thing. Okay.
So sir, this looks like a null value in database. So in database we study the 0 is different than null value. Or even in statistics where the reading is not available.
So, sir, in the last question, if there is a statement written that if the person goes in negative, then reset it to 0.
Yes.
Which is then
yes,
that
yes.
is it?
How we can reset it to this numbers? How marks can be reset?
No. I'm saying in the real world, wherever we have negative marking, we never see anybody getting negative marking, right? The lowest percent.
People are getting
like GATE exams in negative competitive exams.
To give any
exams like
competitive
CAT
exam
exam or something like that.
Suppose
their
you are appearing for even JEE exam, then you can also get marks in it.
Yes, sir.
Yes.
Okay. Then if you see marks, you are getting marks in negative for if anything goes in the negative, then it will be interval. See, try to understand this line.
No, that I understood, sir, but just a hypothetical scenario, if the question had a statement that the lowest marks that a person can get is 0. So in that case, will it be a ratio?
See, suppose data is like low. See, if it's asking about the present marks of that student, okay, not final marks.
Okay.
Suppose there is a subject of history, English, and math. For example, I'm taking, and in all subjects, negative marking is possible. Okay, negative marking is there. And if I'm asking about in general, what will be which scale of measurement will be applied to final score of a student on this subject? It will be interval, because it's possible in history can go negative. It's possible also in history he got 0 marks. Impossible in English he got 100 marks, but it also possible then he can get negative marks.
Yes, sir.
Okay.
Yes,
if it's getting the
But
negative
sir,
marks, that means there is no absolute zero. No absolute zero means there is a meaning of that zero.
yes, sir.
Suppose I'm saying he got 0 marks in English and he got minus 10 marks in history. That means there is meaning of that 0 marks. He got some marks, he got some 0 marks because there is a lower boundary beyond this.
Yes, sir. I understand.
Okay.
Yes, sir.
Now it's clear to everyone.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Okay, let's move for one by one.
Sir,
Yeah, Subha
I
has
want to
raised
ask one question. That
Yes,
is,
please.
the price is continuous or discrete? This thing is, and this continuous and discrete thing is a little bit confusing for me also.
Sir,
There
may
are for few things. It's like
Mhm.
height is continuous, I got it. Marks is
Mhm.
discrete, I got it. I
Mhm.
didn't get it. What is price?
Can I explain, sir?
Sir, may I explain?
Yeah, yes. Yes, please. Who will
Continuous
explain?
is nothing but we can measure.
Sorry?
We can measure the data. That is continuous. Discrete means we can count. That's the basic.
Discrete has a number of objects in collection.
Count.
No, that's
Yes,
what he
we
says,
can.
counting.
We can count, right?
Yes.
Continuous is
1, 2 says that.
measuring.
Continuous has it's a measurable amount. It has units, weight,
And
volume.
Like it is
like
like in between 1 to 2, it has infinity numbers. We can't count.
Yeah.
So that's why
Yes.
it is continuous. It is continuous like in point 0.5, 0.7, 0.5, something like that. It is continuously lots of numbers. And we can't
See,
count in between 1
this
to
is
2.
the basic difference between the discrete and continuous.
Yeah.
Okay. Discrete is something which you can count. Discrete data is countable, and continuous data means it is a measurable, not countable. And discrete data take distinct value, and continuous data is something which take any value. Suppose distinct value means, suppose I'm saying, and don't think like, yeah, if it's discrete then it cannot take the value in decimal. It can take in decimal, but the condition is that it should be countable and distinct value. Suppose I can say on a real number line, suppose this is 0 and 1 rupees, and suppose I have this. I have 0 rupees, I can have 1 rupees, I can have 1.5 rupees, 2 rupees, and 2.5 rupees. So I can count this two, these three. I mean, these all. Okay, I can count. I have 1 rupees, I have 1.5 rupees, I have 2 rupees, I have 2.5 rupees, and these all are taking distinct value. Okay, this is the discrete. And you can say like, yeah, I have 1 packet of biscuit, 2 packet of biscuit, 3 packets of biscuit. Okay. Now comes on the continuous. Continuous is something. Suppose that you have a data of weight of 20%. Okay. Then I'm starting. Suppose lower limit is suppose age of all person is above 20 years. Then it's possible like weight will be like from 40 to something, I'm saying 80. Okay. So weight of that 20 persons can take any values between these two. Any value, weight of a person possible like 51.234 kilogram. It's possible.
Yes.
Okay. And it can take any value between these two interval. And first thing, second thing is you cannot count the weight. You have to measure in kilogram.
It has to be a unit.
Unit. And it has to be
Mine is
unit.
also unit, rupees or pound or euro.
No, that is the something you are saying like for identification you can say.
Okay.
Okay, rupees is something. But weight you have to measure. You have to you will have to measure the weight by a weighting machine. Okay. You have to measure the height by no, what you can say,
Meter or centimeter or
meter or
inch.
centimeter, that, and it can take any values. First thing you have to keep in your mind. 1 second, let me connect my laptop charger.
The price is discrete in any country.
Yes, it depends. I think it's in share market type of things. It can take as
Sir,
continuous.
sir, can I give you an example, sir?
Yes, please. You can.
Yeah. So discrete is like your bank. I mean bank account. Like for example, so you have a 5,000 in your bank, and it was not. It will going to be increment. Like get to know that this much of money you are increasing. But for example, age of a person. So age of a person, like somebody is like 35 years, 10 months or something, like 2 days or 5 hours or seconds and milliseconds. So it is increasing, continuously. So you can't calculate it. So
yes, you can measure it.
Yeah.
You can measure it. Okay, this is the continuous value.
Yes. So now
So age is a continuous value.
Yes. Age is a continuous value.
Yes, age is what? Age is something
measure.
You can see
with days, months, or years.
You can measure, and I can also say age of a student is 21 year, 2 days, 3 seconds, something like that. Okay.
You can count also, right? Age.
Now I will go one by one. Yeah, Subha has raised.
Sir, can I ask a question?
Yes, please.
Sir, can I get a difference between time series data and
cross-sectional data?
Yeah, cross-section. Yeah.
Can I explain that this is Lakshmi? Time series is nothing but it changes over a period of time.
Okay.
Like in years?
Like over a period of time.
Sorry?
For example, it changes over a period of time. For example, if you take Chennai or Calcutta, you measure temperature at 10 a.m., 12 a.m., like that. It varies by time. It depends on time. That is time series.
Okay.
But the cross-sectional it's crossing. I mean, at the same time is fixed, but you are measuring at the 2 or 3 different cities.
Places will be different.
Yes, time is fixed. That is cross-sectional. You are crossing 2 areas. That is cross-sectional. Time is nothing but it's over a period of time.
May I?
Okay, maybe as you're saying, cross-sectional will be comparable and time series will be unique, dependent on the same thing or the same place.
May I add something in that?
Yes, please.
Time series is like we are checking time and measuring time in a one day, like
or
we can say
one place
in a current,
in a particular
place.
On a particular
current time.
You are changing the time over a period of time. You are changing the time interval.
Yeah.
On a particular object or particular city or something. You are changing the time.
Yes.
That is a time series.
Time series.
Crossing.
Yes.
You are crossing between 2 cities or 3 cities or 3 states. Crossing. That is the. I mean, the definition itself is saying. You got my point?
Yeah. Yes. But however, whether there's any like I got something in video lecture or something where I could not remember suddenly. A particular date range has been given, and they are getting a weather collection report. So whether that will be
given the time, mention the time or
based on the year duration. Year duration.
Yeah, they're changing the years, right? Time.
Hello.
It's based on time.
Yes, sir. Yeah, I'm saying something.
They're changing the
for
years,
example,
right?
as I think Lakshmi has explained, right?
Okay.
Till point, right? Yeah, that is the correct. Now, see, time series something where data is recorded over time is time varies. Suppose, as Ashmi said, temperature of some where. Okay. See, suppose I'm collecting the data of temperature of a Chennai. Okay. For 30 days.
Okay.
And 40 days, for 30 days, it will be like 30 degrees Celsius, 40 degrees.
So sorry to interrupt. Other than
Whatever.
temperature, can I get instead of population? Can I get it from
The
population?
You can see. You can see. You can take any. Suppose I'm
If you record from 2000 to 2022,
yes.
that is the time. On one particular state.
I can also take a production of
anything you can
product in a company throughout 10 years. Okay, from 2000 to 2010. Okay,
so this is
then this is the time series because I'm collecting the data throughout the 10 years. Suppose production of in 2000 is something.
So if you collect
X,
production of two companies at the same time, that is cross section.
And suppose this is for X, Y, Z, and so on for 10 years. Okay, and now this is the time series because time is very. In the cross section is something where time is same, but things will be different. Suppose I'm asking about the in 2000 in the year 2010. What is the production of that product in company A, in company B, and company C? Okay, so time is same here, and production.
Okay.
I mean, you are crossing two companies between two or three companies. Cross section.
Okay.
Like that.
Yeah, I got
the
it.
definition itself, if you read in your mind the definition, time series. That means you are changing the time.
Okay.
Cross section means crossing. You are crossing between two. Something like that.
Now,
I got it. Thank you, sir. Thank you, Lakshmi.
Yeah, thank you. Junak Jain, yes, please. Hello.
So I have a doubt in question activity 2.1.
2.1, right? There is background noise.
Yeah, from Junak.
Oh, okay.
So in time series only, I have a doubt, sir.
Okay, what is your doubt?
So in that, like if we means like combine the time, like if we say data is taken from January to December of a year, and so we say that we want means like we are checking for a data of a particular year, then it will be a time series or cross sectional.
See, it depends. I mean, if time is same and things are vary. Sometime for some data, time is like days also. Okay, suppose I'm collecting the data of temperature for 7 days of Delhi. Okay.
Yes, sir.
So time can depends what is the time. So for 7 days, suppose Monday is data temperature something, Tuesday is for something, Wednesday for something, so on. Same thing. I'm collecting the data on Monday in 3 cities, suppose Chennai, Delhi, and Chandigarh, whatever. So here time is same. It can something. It can minute. It can day. It can year also.
Yes, so like here only if data is given for 14 days, like the temperature or weather is observed for 14 days, and they in question they ask that the person who is recording the data is interested for week wise, like week wise weather condition at that time. Say, will it be like cross section time series?
Because you have 2 weeks, you have 14 days, you have 2 weeks.
14 days. It is time. That change over a period of time.
Okay.
Whether it is days or months or years, it's over a period of time.
Yes, sir.
Yes. It's 14 days. That itself, you know.
Yeah, Junak, in which question you have?
So I have a doubt in question number 3.
3. Okay. Which this one?
Yes, sir. So in this table, so how to find the value of T and Z?
T and Z. Okay. Can you what was your approach?
So can you repeat?
I'm asking about what was your approach for this question?
So actually, so when I am doing this question, so I can't find the value of X and Y. first of all. Then after finding this value, I can't find the value of Z.
Okay. See, first tell me, all the third, fourth, fifth, and question are correlated. Okay.
Okay, sir.
See, in the third question, it asks you how many deaths happen in city. Means you are asking about the total number of observations, with total number of deaths.
Okay, sir.
It's clear?
Yes, sir.
Total number of deaths. So what is this? What is this column? Second column. What is about that? It's nothing. It's a column of frequency.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Because in due to cancer, 150% got dead. Due to accidents, X there is X death. Heart disease, Y death. Similarly, so you have to find total number of deaths. So how can you find that? Okay, see, you know relative frequency.
Yes, sir.
What is the relative frequency?
So relative frequency is
frequency upon
number of
total number of objects. Now, in this column, if you see, what is the frequency? 300. What is the given? You are given 300 and relative frequency is 0.3. Okay.
Yes, sir.
From here, what can I get? N equal to frequency upon relative frequency.
Yes, sir.
Now, N equal to frequency is 0.3, relative frequency is 300. So will it not be like 1000?
Yes, sir.
And similarly, you can take any value. I mean, you can take this 0.25 divided by 250 also. Again, it will give 1000. Okay.
Okay, sir.
Now you have 1000. I mean, N is the total number of observation, right? Now you have total number of observation here. Now, first you have to find T, because relative frequency is T. Here, if you see, relative frequency is T. Frequency for that is 150. Okay, and you find the N. So now you can easily calculate the value of T.
Yes, sir.
You can calculate
Yes,
relative
sir.
by this formula. It will be 150 divided by 1000. It will be 0.15. Okay, you got the value of T.
Yes, sir.
Now, in this column, you got the value of T 0.15, and you have 0.175. This Z, this, and you have to find the value of Z, right? Now, you know sum of all the relative frequencies equal to what?
1.
1. Now you have value of T 0.15, then 0.175 plus Z, and what is next? I think 0.25 and 0.3.
0.3.
Okay, equal to 1. From here you can calculate the value of Z.
Yes, sir.
Hello?
Yes,
now,
sir.
It's clear? Then,
yes, sir.
If you have calculated the value of Z, you have relative frequency and you have N, then you can calculate frequency.
So sorry, sir, can you repeat?
I'm saying you got the value of Z. You got the value of Z. Suppose it's I have not calculated.
200. Suppose it is 200, sir.
No, Z will be less than
0.2.
Suppose 0.2. Okay, Z is 0.2. Okay,
multiply by 1000.
You got the value of point Z. You got the where I is, yeah, you got the value of Z. Okay, and you have value of N 1000. Then you can calculate the Y. Y is what? Y is the frequency, and you know formula of relative frequency, nothing but frequency upon N. You have this relative frequency, which is 0.2. You have N, which is 1000. You can calculate F.
Yes, sir.
And you can calculate Y. Similarly, in this one, relative frequency is given. You have N. You can calculate X.
Yes, sir.
And you got the value of X and Y, and you can calculate X plus Y.
Yes, sir.
Listen.
Now I'm hoping you are able to calculate the. I mean, you will be able to.
Yes, sir. So now it's clear to me.
It's clear, right?
First calculate Z, because we are only assuming that it is 2.2. Okay, it is not correct.
That's why I'm saying first calculate the value of t, right?
Yes.
You
Yes,
see,
sir.
first thing you have calculated n. After calculating n, you get the value of t, and in this particular column there is only one variable, which is z, and you know the property for this column, sum of all the values should be 1. After that you can calculate z. Now you have completed this row, you have completed this one, z value. Then by the formula of relative frequency you can calculate the value of x, you can calculate the value of y.
Yes.
Clear?
Yes, sir. Thank you, sir.
Okay, thank you. Next is
Sir,
next one is
I have also doubt on one question similar to that, like that, but I didn't remember that question number. I
okay.
remember the format. Like in that, it is saying marks of maths and chemistry, and it is giving in a leaf, stem leaf plot.
I think
Marks.
I will have to search that. I also do not remember that question.
And it
So
is asking
Sapna,
about the value of A.
value of
A. May I write in the chat?
you can write and you can also search it and tell me. Okay.
Okay.
Till
Sir,
then we will go
sir.
one. Yeah. Yes, Binay. Yes, Binay. You can ask.
Activity 4, question number 5, sir.
2.4, right?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
In 2.1, I have a doubt in question number 10.
Okay, Binay, I will come to.
Okay, sir. Okay, sir.
After. Question number 10, right?
Yes, sir.
Yes.
Maybe.
Okay. What is it?
Sir, actually, my x value came to in fraction. How can it be true? I didn't understand.
No. See, you got the value of what is your value of n? I mean, total number of lessons. See,
Sir, can you repeat?
I'm saying, what is the value of total number of patients? In the
15
first,
by
in the first, yes.
And total
You have
total
relative
number
frequency equal to frequency upon n. Okay?
Yes.
N will be frequency upon relative frequency. Okay. For
15
the
by
first
0.125 is equal to.
It will be 15 upon 0.125. Okay. Calculate this.
Am I audible?
Yes, you are audible.
Yes.
Now
120.
Okay.
You got 120 is the answer. You got the value of n, right? Now you have to find the value of x and y. See, you got the value of n means you got the total 120. You know the sum of all the values of this second column is 120.
120.
What is n? N is nothing but sum of all frequencies is n. Okay.
Yes.
That means
20.
x will be 20. Okay.
Because
After
above and below the 500.
Okay. After calculating the no 120, it's
20. X is 20.
So x will be 20 because above and below x is 50-50.
Sir, add of the sum and minus to 120. So value of the
it is
120 minus the
add of the sum of the value.
120
minus
minus
add of the
all
sum
the
of the
value
value.
will give
So
the
x is equal to
okay?
yes sir.
Now x is your 20. You know the n is 120. Now you can calculate y.
Y is
20 upon
yes.
Got it?
0.166.
Yeah, whatever the value. Okay.
Thank you.
Now Vinay has doubt in
2.4.
Yeah.
Question number 5.
Question number 5. Okay.
Yes, sir.
Fractionally the base.
Yes.
Yeah.
So,
What is your
so
doubt?
what is, sir, is hello?
Yes. Vinay.
Sir, what is manipulate y-axis, sir, here?
Okay. See, suppose. Zero. Suppose some bars are there. Okay.
Okay.
Okay. Suppose this one. And suppose I'm writing 0, 5.
Excuse me, sir.
Yes.
Sorry to interrupt, but what's that question is, because due to the network issue, I'm not able to hear.
The question is asking about whether it is misleading graph or not. Okay. And he is asked
Activity
like
2.45.
yes.
Question number 5.
And he has asked what is the manipulated y-axis. Okay. See. Suppose your y-axis is starting from 0.
Yes, sir.
Okay. Then it goes 5.
Yeah.
Okay. Suddenly it goes 50.
Okay.
So suppose I'm plotting this graph and I manipulated the y-axis. I did some manipulation in the y-axis. This is the manipulated y-axis. Okay.
Yes.
And here in it is not mentioned any break. For example, suppose I'm mentioning a break here, okay, at the 5. Then it is not manipulated y-axis because I'm mentioning that there is a break. If I'm not mention that break, then it will be manipulated y-axis.
Okay, sir. Okay, sir. Done, sir.
Clear?
Activities 5, question number 6.
5 2.5, right?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Okay. Question number 6.
6.
Okay.
Yes, sir. So in this question, the correct answer is D. How,
D.
sir? Because mean is a central mean is a measure of the central tendency of a categorical variable.
Mm-hmm.
So I don't know. Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
So which option should be correct? I mean, with your opinion.
Fourth option, false even the order of the data.
One second. Let Vinay. I'm asking
Hello.
about.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Yeah, Vinay.
Yes, sir.
I want to know your
Actually,
opinion.
sir, I'm not sure what how we can find the mean, because in video lecture we mostly have the mod and means on, not the mean, sir.
You cannot find the mean for a categorical variable.
Yeah.
See, mean is something you can calculate only for numerical variable. Okay.
Okay, sir.
Not categorical variable. So this statement is false. First thing.
Okay,
second thing, you have to find how why false.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Okay.
Okay, sir.
If you say D option.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Even though the order of the data might exist in a categorical variable, it's true. In categorical variable, you can order the data. Okay.
Yes, sir.
But mean of that variable will not exist. See, simple things. You see mean, you cannot calculate the mean for the categorical variable. This statement is already false.
Okay, sir.
Okay.
Yes,
and
sir.
Why? See,
sir, can we find some median of true and false, sir? If a series of true and false is given, then we can able to find the median, sir.
See, it depends. First, you have to arrange the. I mean, it should be clearly mentioned that there is some ranking for true and false.
Because in practice sets, there is question also present. Question number 17, sir. Sorry. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Question number 17 in practice set.
First, tell me, you got this one?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes.
And why second statement is not correct? It's also written false. Can you tell me why the second is not correct?
Am I able, sir? Audible?
Yeah,
Hello?
you are audible. Yes. I'm asking, can you tell me why the second option is not correct?
So categorical data, that means we not calculated, not exist, we can able.
Read the statement carefully. Mention that a categorical variable can have numerical values.
Okay.
It's not possible.
Yes, sir.
Okay. Categorical variables can have only numbers for counting purpose. That's it. Not numerical values. Okay.
Yes, sir. Yes.
That's why D is correct, and D is the correct. And you are asking which practice? 2.1, 2.2.
Yeah.
2.1 or 2.2? There is
Two, sir. Two,
One
sir.
thing I want to add in that.
Yes, please.
Sir, I have a question too. Can I ask?
Yes.
Actually, as you have said, number cannot be categorical, but some number can be categorical, sir.
That's why I want to add in that.
One thing. I said categorical variables can have numbers only for counting purpose.
Sure, sir.
I have one question in
Umang?
2.1.
There is.
Sir, I have in 2.1 activity question, activity 2.1 question 11. Sir, I have answered 1.666, but it says type range 0.16521.
Oh, 1 second.
17, 17.
Umang, I will come to you. Okay, after this.
Okay. Okay, sir.
17 is here.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes.
Okay. So can you find the median of this one? No, I think D is the correct option.
Here is no order, sir. We can define.
Yeah.
Yes.
See,
Yes, sir.
true, false is data. Something. This is the nominal data. You cannot say false is like poor than true.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
False is just a label of anything.
Okay, sir. Okay, sir. Okay, sir.
And someone, yeah, Umang has asked 2.1, right?
Yes, sir. Sir, in question 11, I have answered 1.666, but it's asking me to type a range. Sir, 11.
Okay.
So I have answered y is 1.666, but it is saying type range from 0.165, 0.167.
No,
so,
it's type range means suppose where you 11th, right? See, type range means if you enter the any value between these two interval, your answer will be correct.
Yeah.
Sir, is giving me wrong. No, the answer is incorrect. Score 0.
You enter 0.166, right?
1.6. Sir, it's okay.
That's you make a mistake. Now you write
Okay.
1.6.
Okay, my type. My typographical error. Yeah.
If you see, suppose I'm typing 0.166, if it's range.
No,
in
okay,
this
got it.
It is yes, sir.
You will get.
Oh, sir, I actually, yeah, got it. Sir, my typographical error. Sorry.
Okay.
Yeah.
Now see,
He typed 1.66, not
Oh.
Yeah.
0.66. That's
No
the
worries.
mistake.
Yes, my mistake.
That's that's
No,
how,
1.66.
yeah.
It happens. No worries.
Sometimes it happens.
Yes.
When we are in early.
So,
Activity 3, question 1.
Can I go one by one with no order, because I think Arpita Abhinandan has waited long time. Okay, so go one by one. There is only 3 to 4 hand raise. Arpita, do you have any question?
Sir, activity question 2.3. Activity 2.3, question number 1.
2.3 question 3. Question number 3. Which question?
Yes.
Here, option
will you please
there is some
mute your
background
mic?
noise. Can you rejoin? Which question she has asked? First
yes, sir. The first one.
See, in this question, as you kindly mute who is not.
Nikita, please.
Okay. In this question, it is asking about the which of the following statements is or true. Okay. Bar chart is a best suited for representing the share of cost different category in construction of house. You people will tell me whether it is correct or not.
We also represent this data on the pie chart, no, sir?
I'm asking about whether it is correct or not.
It is correct.
Why?
No, sir, it's not correct.
See, bar chart is best
No,
suited
sir,
when
it is
you
for
have to represent the count of something, frequency of
yeah.
something.
Chart is best for pie chart.
Yes.
Yes, sir.
It is
Pie
yeah.
chart.
Okay.
Pie
That's
chart
why
is
it
the
is incorrect. Now come on the second. Grouping of categories in frequency table is done when we have categories with same frequency.
No.
Whether it is correct or no?
Wrong, sir.
Wrong,
No.
sir.
Because you can group the categories not in the condition we have you have same frequency. You can group the categories when you have too many categories. You can say with it's not necessarily like it should be same.
Yes, sir.
Okay. Second is incorrect. Third is also obvious correct because pie chart is best way when we want to emphasize the proportion rather than the frequency of the categories. Okay.
Yes.
Pie chart is something because what is the pie chart? In pie chart, you want to show, you have to show share of something. You can say
Percentage of some.
Yeah,
Total
proportions
is
of
100 and there's a
Proportion, sir.
variable. Proportions.
Proportion, sir.
So
pie chart
making it
is
in slices.
yes, making any slices and in pie chart you are visualizing how each part contributes the whole. That is proportion. How much proportion each parts each size contributes, right? So this is the.
Can I ask a question on this?
Yes, please. Yes.
Sir, it's very confusing when to use bar chart and when to use pie chart. Can you please?
Okay. Once. See, bar chart is something where you have to count the things. Count the things means, suppose I'm interested in, let's take an example like like number of votes, okay, in a college election, okay, right? Hello? Am I audible?
Yes, sir.
Okay.
Yes, sir. Yes,
Yes, sir, you are audible.
Now, so try to understand. I'm interested in number of votes in a college election for a president position. Okay? Now, so what will be the things? Bar chart, because suppose there is 4 students, okay, right? Then I'm interested in number of, suppose X get 3 votes and Y get suppose 5, Z get only 1 vote and W gets suppose maximum 10. So from this I'm interested in number of votes, okay. Here is students names, for example. So from this bar chart I can easily see, I can easily interpret that which student get the highest vote, which student get the lowest vote, right? Because I'm interested in the number of. Are you getting my point?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
So that means we cannot draw a bar chart on relative frequencies.
No, you can draw, but it will not be a best practice for that.
Okay, sir.
Okay. So
here also we can
convert
this to pie chart.
Your voice is breaking.
Your voice is breaking, Abhinandan.
See. Now,
so,
yes, please, yes.
So I'm asking that, like, for this previous question, that can also be converted into pie chart, no?
Which one?
So the previous example you gave.
Yeah, that is the something when it, see, instead of asking number of inputs, I'm interested in share of it's like something.
Yes, sir.
Okay. Then when you are interested in share of something, then you have to use pie chart. Because in pie chart, you are trying to compare parts of whole. Parts of a.
Yes, sir.
Okay. For example, take another example. Suppose I'm interested in knowing the breakdowns of sales for each item in a business. Okay. Are you
Yes,
getting
sir.
breakdown of
Yes, sir.
sale? Okay.
Yes, sir.
For each item, suppose there are 4 items A, B, C, and D for a business. Okay. I want to know breakdown of sales for these 4 items. Then pie chart will be, and I'm interested in what is the share of these 4 items for the breakdown of that sales. Okay. Then suppose it can be like, yeah, A has 20% share for that, 30% share for that. It suppose it take 50, it's 15 and it's also 50. Okay. This is the share of A, this is the share of B, this is the share of C, this is share of D. And see, this is something you are compare the parts. You are compare the parts of A, you are compare the share of B, you are compare the share of C, you are compare the share of D.
Yes,
Of a
sir.
whole, means of 100%, you are interested in knowing how much share of A, how much share of B, how much share of C, how much share of D.
Yes, sir. So means like when we have to compare or find the share, then we use pie chart.
Yes, yes.
So in the activity question 2.3, the second question.
Okay.
So, here, like an e-commerce company wants to know how many sources generated income above a certain value. So then here, like it is, means it will be bar chart now for this.
Bar chart, yes.
Yeah.
And so for next question, like third question, so it is showing both.
Third question.
Yes, sir. Activity question third.
This one.
No, sir. Like, sorry, sir. In second question only, sir, they are showing both the options, first and second option as true.
Yes.
So like, second sentence is like for pie chart, na? They are
No,
asking
no,
for
no,
which.
no.
No.
In the first question, it is asking for how many sources, right? In the second
Yes,
question,
sir.
amount of transaction. So amount of transaction can be like, no?
Amount of transaction in different modes, sir.
Yes.
It is talking about
Suppose
mode.
there is A mode, B mode, C mode, okay?
Yeah.
And amount of
Yes, sir.
transaction like $10, $20, $30. That's it. Okay?
Yes, sir.
Got it?
Yes, sir. Sir, and sir, and
Yes.
in that only, sir, in last miss question number this third one, sir.
In this
Activity.
Sir,
in which activity you are asking?
So question 2 point means activity question 2.3 third question.
This one.
Yes, sir.
Okay.
So
What is it?
I understood it, sir. So but like to compare different groups and not worry about the order of frequency. Sir, it is right or wrong? So I'm confused in that.
So first tell me when you will use the Pareto chart.
Sir, to show the increasing or decreasing order of the data.
Then if you are not worried about the order of frequency, then will it be Pareto?
No.
No, sir.
That is the answer.
Okay, sir.
Got it?
Yes, sir.
So next introduce Kalyani. Yes, Kalyani. Do you have a question?
Sir, can I
Yes,
interrupt?
sir. Can you please explain mid, median, and mode?
See, mean is the not covered in this. Mean is covered in in week 3. How to calculate mean? Yeah, there is some just introduction of mean, means whether you can calculate the mean for categorical data or not. Okay. And one second.
Sir,
Yes, please.
how long this session is going?
Sorry?
Sir, can I interrupt you? This is Lakshmi.
So how long the session is going?
Until 10. It will be until 10.
Okay. Thank you.
If you want, you can leave.
No, I don't want to leave. I'm just asking the time because
Hello.
It's 8 to 10. 10.
yes, sir.
Ah.
Where is
Hello.
Yes, sir.
Am I audible?
Yes,
yes,
sir.
sir.
Sorry, I got disconnected in between.
No issues.
Sir, can I interrupt you? This is Lakshmi. Hello.
Yes, please. At what point?
Sir, instead of doing all
Yeah,
these
hello.
things, why don't you explain the theory part which is covered in week 2 so that at the end you can explain the doubts, sir. That will be good, I feel.
Yeah,
Yes, sir.
before that,
At
you can start
the beginning
Yes.
of the class, what we covered in week 2, could you explain in detail? Then doubt session will start. Then it will be good. It will be fine, sir.
This is it.
If you do that.
Yeah, that will be fine. I know. That will be fine. I know.
If you keep
But
on, I
see,
mean,
this is the same.
for 2 hours,
Let
the
me.
doubt session is going on.
Lakshmi, please let sir to speak.
What I'm saying, this is the session for open with practice session. Okay. In the session, if you ask concept, then we will tell you. First thing, this is something session. Suppose you tried questions of activities, you tried questions from practice assignments, and you got some got stuck some at point. Then we are here for solving that.
So that's why, sir, for 1
And
hour,
no cover
our concepts.
topics means you are okay.
Your voice is cracking, sir.
Yes,
Hello.
sir, your voice is lagging.
Yes, sir. Still.
Still lagging.
One second. Let me reconnect. Hello.
Yes, sir.
Am I audible?
Yes,
sir.
Okay, fine. So see, median or see, you are asking about median and what?
Sorry,
Okay.
sir, but again lagging.
Sir. It's clear, sir. Voice is clear.
It's clear to for everyone.
For me, it's
Now it
clear,
is
sir.
okay. Now it is okay, sir.
Little low, sir.
Yeah. But it's okay. We can manage. You're audible. We
Hello.
can manage.
Yes, sir.
Sir, your
clear
voice
now.
is clear.
Now is it clear?
Yes, sir.
Oh, okay. Fine,
Yes,
fine.
yes.
Fine. Okay, so she is asking about median and mod. Okay. Suppose you have data like this: A, C, B, C, C, and D. Okay. Let's come on mod first. Okay. So what will be the mod of this data?
C.
Yes, sir.
Why C?
More number of
Why
the
C? More number of the which occur more frequently.
C word.
So
More
mod
number
is-
of observation.
Now, what is the median? Median is
Okay.
I'm
Middle number.
I can order these. I can order these one. Means suppose I'm ranking A, poor as A, good as B, very good as C, excellent as D. Then I can order this one.
Yes.
Okay. If I can order, then median is the median most observation. Means there is total 7 observation. Then median most observation is the C. So it is the median. That's it. For median, you have to order the data. You have to rank the data. That's why median is calculated only for the ordinal data, not for nominal data. Okay.
Sorry, sir. Which one? Only for ordinal data? Median.
See, median is for ordinal data because in median you have to order the things. If you have nominal data, you cannot order data.
Yes, yes, sir.
Clear?
And for the interval scale, sir, which one will be preferred?
No, see, it depends on the what is the your objective. Suppose for interval, for numerical data, you can also calculate mode, median, and all things. But for categorical data, you can calculate only median and mode. Okay. See, let me create new example. See, there is two type data: categorical and
numerical.
Numerical, right? For categorical data, you know, nominal scale of measurement is used, ordinal is used, right?
Ordinal. Yeah.
And for numerical,
Interval and ratio.
Ratio, right? Now, nominally something male, female, like true, false, whatever. Okay? This you cannot order. This is in categorical form, qualitative form. Okay. So for nominal data, I can use only mode because I can only count. I cannot order female, male, true, false like that. Okay. And for ordinal data, I can use
It is rating.
mode also.
Yes, sir.
Median also.
Median
Okay?
also.
For ordinal data, suppose you have sizes of search,
Size small,
then you can
Excel.
Rating.
you can calculate. Yes,
Great.
you
Total
can
rating.
calculate the median. You can calculate the mode also. Now for interval and ratio is something numerical data. Okay. So numerical, if you numerical data, so for numerical data, you can calculate the mode, you can calculate the median, and you can calculate the mean. These all things will be covered in week 3. No worry about that. Okay. How you can calculate the mode of categorical data, median of categorical, the mean of the categorical data. Till this point, you have to, these things should be clear in your life. Okay. And mean is something you average. Average means you have to add all the observation divided by number of observation. So that's a mean cannot be calculated for the categorical data. Is that, does it make sense? Any female plus male divided by 2?
No, sir.
No.
No, no.
That's why mean cannot be calculated for the categorical data. Now is it clear to everyone?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir. Sir, but we can say like number of females plus number of males.
No, you are counting, not adding.
Yes, yes, sir.
Number of males, number of females, that will be numerical again.
Okay, that is the numerical. Suppose instead of female male, I am interested in a class 10th and in a class of 10th A and 10th B. Okay, there is two sections. Suppose in 10th A, and the number of female is 30 and number of male is 40, and in number of 20 and number of male is 50, for example. Okay, then this is the numerical data. Now you can perform this. But you are saying like you have data of female, male, female, male, then it is the nominal data.
Yes, sir.
Got it?
Yes, sir.
Nominal.
Got it, the difference between these two?
Yes, sir.
Yes,
got
sir.
it.
Okay. Okay, so who is the next? I think there is no raise hand. So do you have any question?
Not now.
Activity question activity second question first.
One second. Activity second question, I mean, you mean 2.2, right?
Sorry, sir, practice set. Sorry.
$2.2?
Yeah.
Which question?
First, sir, first.
Okay, Rajdhani trains connects the regional capital of India.
What is the percentage?
With the states of the biggest city of the Rajdhani Express is running from Secunderabad Junction to Nizamuddin examination has one first AC, 5 second AC coaches, 9 third AC coaches. Each of the first AC, second AC, and third AC has a maximum capacity of 18 bus, okay, 48 bus, and 64 bus, respectively, on the given day.
So first of all, what is the Rajdhani Express 1, 2, 3, 4, 37 means?
See, this is just a train number.
It's a number represent Rajdhani Express or any
No, this is the train number. Train number.
Okay, sir.
That is the train number.
That's it.
Okay, sir.
So your doubt was that or
no, sir,
percentage?
Sir, percentage.
Okay. See.
Total, sir, field of the birth and upon the total number of births divided. So
in the question it is asked, what is the percentage of births filled in the train on the given day?
Yes, sir. Yes.
Okay.
Sir.
It is asking about the given day. So first you have to find the total number of births.
Yes, sir.
Okay. So how?
Yes,
so tell me, how can you find the total number of births?
One year, second and third year.
Cross. How many stations it's crossed?
See, first see how many number of first AC coach is how many?
First 18 birth.
And number of second AC coach?
5.
5 is there. And number of third AC coach?
9.
Is 9. Now you have to find the total number of births. See, for first there is 1 coach. For second AC there is 5 coach. For third AC 9 coach. Okay. And in the question it's saying that first AC coach has maximum capacity of 8 birth. Second AC has 48 and third AC 64. Okay. Just tell me number. So maximum capacity, what will be the maximum capacity for first AC coach? It will be
18.
18 into
yes.
1 because you have only 1 birth. Okay.
Yes, sir.
Then you will have, so maximum capacity for second AC coach?
Second day 48 multiple 2,
right?
96.
No, 5.
Sir, second day. Acha.
See, second AC coach, you have 5.
Okay.
5 number coach, 5 coach, and in each coach maximum capacity is 48. So 5 for 5, it will be 48. It will be 240.
Yes. 240.
Now, similarly for third AC, you have total 9 coach and maximum capacity is
64.
64, sir.
So it will be 64 into 9.
64 multiple 9.
What will be something?
576.
Yeah.
Okay. Now it is asking about the on the given day, or if you see on the given day there is 10 1 A birth, half of the 2 A birth, and 275 3 A birth. Okay. Then, so so it is asking about on the given day. Okay. Now.
Yes, sir.
On the given day, what was that? 10 A, right? For first day it was 10. Okay. For second day it was half
120.
Half of
120.
Means
120.
Half of the 240, that is
120.
Right? And for third day it was 270.
275.
Now you are asking about the percentage of the on the given day. Means what will be this?
The
10
sum of this upon total
120 plus 275.
275 is equal
divided
to
by these pluses.
The sum of this 250 plus 576 into 100. Yes.
Percentage of the
Into 100 for
yes,
percentage.
Yes.
You have to
Okay,
multiply
sir.
by.
Okay,
Got
sir.
it?
Done. Yes, sir. Thank you, sir.
Okay. Anybody? Any question?
Sir, a graded question, week 1 graded assignment question number second, sir.
Graded assignment. Here.
Week 1.
What is the second? Yes.
Yes. Sir, this should be the descriptive statistics.
Why?
Right? If they are giving just average of 0.5, so
No.
is it descriptive? No.
No.
So we are
Why?
not making any conclusion here.
He is making conclusion.
1.5 is a conclusion, no?
But
0.5.
it is just a report, sir. It's just a descriptive report, no?
No,
They are
no.
not
See.
giving like
No,
this.
no. See.
This
Gave
will
the
be refer in a future purpose. Like that.
They have given the average, right?
No. You are going about calculating the average. Okay, for example, suppose I'm saying there is a class of 40 students. This examples I have taken in the first lecture also. Okay. For sake of convenience, I took the random sample of 7 students. Right? Okay. There is a class of 40 students. So this is my population. And this is my population. Right?
Yes, sir.
Now I have calculated the mean marks. I mean average marks of these 7 students. I got around 60. Okay. Suppose class teacher said to you like you have to give the mean marks of class 10th students of class 10, and you went in school and you pick up a random sample of 7 students and you calculated the average marks of those 7 students is 60. Okay. Now you went to your class teacher and you said that you give your report that mean marks of that class is 60 marks. Then you are making the conclusion on the behalf of these students for whole class of students.
Okay.
Okay. You were saying, yeah, sir or ma'am, mean marks of that particular class is 60 marks, and you give this report, you make this conclusion only on the behalf of these 7 students. That is the same in the question. She makes the conclusion. I think it was asking about the only on the behalf of these 5 selected states of North India, and give the report to the her class teachers. Said that proportion of the specific chemical contaminant in water is on average 0.5% across all the states of India. See, read the statement. She is making the conclusion. She is drawing the conclusion on the behalf of these 5 selected states of India for whole population.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Right.
Got it?
I got that 1 and 2 questions are separate. So I took this question as a separate. So I was little bit confused. I didn't take as a reference from the first as a sample and this. I just
that's why in the starting of the question it is saying that based on this information you have to answer question first 2 and 3.
Sir,
okay.
Lakshmi, can I interrupt you? Based on average also, can we answer the question or no?
Sir, only if you took only the second question, no reference with the first statement. So then that will be the descriptive data, no? Descriptive statistics.
See, it depends.
If only calculate the average on these states, then
suppose suppose you calculate the average of these 7 students. Okay, you got 60 marks. Okay, and forget about this. Then it is a descriptive. Okay, you just calculate the mean marks of those 7 students. That's it. Then it is the descriptive because you are describing the data of 7 students. Means you are describing the data of that marks of 7 students. Mean marks of this data is this. Maximum marks of this whole data is this. Minimum marks of this whole data is this. That's it. You are describing. Similarly, you can describing the whole population as well. Means you can calculate the mean marks of those 40 students. You can calculate the maximum marks for 40 students. So that's why descriptive statistics is applicable on sample as well as population. But inferential is something on the behalf of sample, you are making the conclusion for this
population. Yes, sir. Correct. Got it, sir.
Got it?
Yes, sir.
Yeah. So,
sir,
yes,
good morning,
please.
sir.
Good morning.
Sir, 2 questions, 1 academic, 1 technical.
Technical question is that the scores are still showing 0. Academic question is graded assignment 8, 9, and 10 based on the R series sets.
Maybe scores haven't yet updated.
No, see,
You must have
scores,
to wait.
yeah, scores will be updated. No worry about that. This is not a issue. There is some, I think what I'm saying.
Week 1
Yeah,
graded
no,
assignments, week 1, week 2, I'm still doing.
no worry about that. It will be updated. Okay. You are asking about 8, 9, 10.
Sir, question 8, 9, 10 of week 1 graded assignment.
Yeah, I'm already in week 1. So what is it all?
1 second, sir. I'll just pull up the question.
No, question is my screen visible?
Yes, sir.
Yeah, question is in front of you.
This is not the question, sir. 1 second, sir. Please, one second, sir. I'll just pull it up, sir. I might be.
Sir, what will be the exam format? In the how many questions will be asked, and what is the exact timing?
For qualifier?
Yes, sir.
Yeah, we'll update you. Don't worry about that.
Sir,
yes.
Sorry. Please complete, sir. Sorry, I interjected. I've completed.
Yeah, I'm saying what is the percentage of week wise, or say first thing for qualifier, all the week 4 will be covered, and rest of the things will be updated. No worry about that. Just complete your syllabus and graded assignment of things. Okay.
So then these questions are like subject wise or just in together in one question, all subjects will be together.
In one question
means we have a separate timing, separate time slot for every subject.
No. There will be like 2 to 3 subjects in one. You will be in exam hall, and there will be like 4 hours exam, and in that, suppose 1 hour is for stats, 1 hour is for English, 1 hour is for math, 1 hour is for. It will be like that. Okay?
So.
Yes.
Yes, sir. So my apologies, sir. I think I got the wrong question. When we were doing graphs, sir, and there is graphs. Not graphs. Sorry, sir. Data from the table, sir. I'm sorry. It's very early morning. I'm still a little groggy. We were doing data from the table, sir. The question 6 and 7. So question 7, which of the following is true? Population growth is a numerical variable is fine. Then number of villages is a discrete numerical variable. So this second option.
There is no like discrete numerical variable in the 7.
And the second one that I got.
Okay.
Yes, sir. And in question number 7, sir, population has a ratio scale of measurement. There was some opinion that population has a ratio scale of measurement. I didn't think this was right. But I thought I may be going wrong. I marked it anyway. It went wrong. So I am slightly confused with the concept of ratio scale of measurement. How is that to be assessed? Whether there's a ratio scale of measurement in a stat or not?
Okay. I think you had joined late this session, right?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir. I actually came back from work at 7 in the morning.
Oh, no worry. Actually,
you can watch in the YouTube session.
Ma'am, I've already seen. Sapna ji, I've already seen. If you may kindly give me 2 minutes to ask a question, I would really appreciate it, because I work very heavily.
We'll discuss. I'm saying we had discussed in the beginning of this. No worry about it. See, according to which options are correct?
The number of villages has an interval scale measurement, because obviously it has been measured over an interval of time. And
no. Yeah, I think you did not read the question carefully. Question is asking
incorrect. Choose the incorrect options. Yes.
Okay.
Right.
Area has a ratio scale of measurement.
Okay.
Population growth has an interval scale of measurement. It's also correct. Number of villages has an interval scale of measurement. This is not a correct statement.
Okay, sir.
Because suppose I'm saying number of villages has a absolute zero population. Suppose I'm saying there is 0 village. That means there is no village. There is absence of that. Okay.
No. Sir, the concept of interval scale and ratio scale is slightly foggy for me. I've already done this twice.
Okay. See, concept of interval and ratio is something. In interval scale, you can perform addition, subtraction with property no absolute zero. Okay. Do you understand the meaning of absolute zero?
Absolute zero. Yes, I'm not sure, but I think I do.
Okay, absolute zero means, suppose I'm saying absolute zero, okay, means absence of that thing.
Okay, sir.
Okay. Suppose I'm saying zero pain means absence of, I mean I have no pain. Okay, I'm saying zero number of people. Okay, that means there is no people. It's
Right,
possible.
sir. Okay, sir.
That is the meaning of absolute zero. Now comes on the interval scale. Now see, in the interval scale, no absolute zero property is there. Okay, no absolute zero means it can go in negative. Right, it can go in negative means, suppose you know the lower limit of, I think if I'm not wrong, 273
Right, sir.
in temperature.
Right, sir.
Suppose 0 is here, 20 is here, and for suppose 40 is here. Okay,
Yes, sir.
upper limit whatever. So what is the distance between this to this is, suppose I'm saying x. Okay. Then can I say the distance between from this to this? Suppose this is the y. Can I say y is the 2 times of x?
Sir. Yes, sir.
Think about that. Can you say the distance from this to this is 2 times that this to this?
Nahi, sir. So, एक second, sir.
You
Nahi,
can't.
no, sir. No, sir. No, sir. No,
You
sir.
can't say. Right?
No, sir. Yeah,
so
yeah.
that means here ratio comparison is not. Ratio comparison is multiplication and division. Okay. Multiplication and division is not fulfilled in interval scale. And see, if it's in interval scale, then it goes beyond the zero. It's good lower than the zero.
Okay.
Lower interval scale is something. That means see, in interval scale, the absolute zero property is not fulfilled.
There is no absolute zero. It can go
no
beyond
absolute, no absolute zero means it can take negative value.
Yes, sir.
Okay. And in interval scale of measurement, you cannot perform like multiplication and division type of thing.
Okay.
Right?
Yes, sir.
Now come to the ratios. Suppose I have 0, 20 and 40. Suppose this is the number of persons in village A, number of persons in village B. Okay. Okay. So I can clearly say in village B there is a number of persons in village B is 2 times the number of persons in village B.
Yes, sir. That will be right.
Because we have the base, I mean not baseline, you can say I have absolute zero.
There is an absolute zero there. Correct.
I cannot go lower than this.
Okay.
I can compare. I can you can define the multiplication, define the division.
Right.
Okay? I mean here ratio makes sense, and there is absolute zero property. Absolute zero property means, suppose I'm saying 0% means there is no person. Zero number of laptop means there is no laptop.
Obviously, because number of villages can never be negative or like be lower than zero. That's why that is an incorrect option.
Yeah. Got it?
Okay. Got it, sir. I've understood this. I'll revisit this concept now. Now I will do it for the third time, and I will.
You can rewatch on the YouTube also.
Yes,
we'll
sir.
discuss the beginning of this.
Okay. Thank you so much, sir.
Yeah, thank you. Any person? Do you have any question?
Sir, practice assignment 2.2.
Which one?
Practice assignment 2.2, week 2.
Oh, that I got. I'm asking more question in there.
6.
6. This one?
Yes, sir.
Okay, players A and B have identified their preferred choices as a data and information data from.
So not the 6th one, sorry, the next one. The one with the median question.
This one?
Yeah.
Players A and B have identified their preferred jersey sizes based on the Information on data from question 4 and 5 and their preferences have been added to existing data set. What can be said about the median of the new data set? Okay, so can you tell me what should be the correct one according to you?
I had marked 1 second, sir. B and C, the median is not necessarily equal to the jersey size of the player, and the median is not necessarily equal to the jersey size of the player B. B and C.
Okay, and what is the correct one?
Correct one is 1 and 2, like A and B.
See, if say it is mentioned that see for the see since 20
How will the median not change, sir?
Okay,
when
I
you're
will
adding
explain.
data.
I'll explain. See, 22nd size jersey will be the median size jersey in the 43 when you have 43 jersey.
Yeah, correct.
Correct. 22nd will be the median, right?
Correct.
Now,
That is the size of B. That's what is said in the previous questions.
okay, that is the size of B. You say also, player B knows that the 22nd size jersey is the fit for him.
Yeah.
Okay. So he will choose the now. If 22nd is the median of 22nd, you can say 22nd is the median, and that is the size for player B. Okay, then it will be if you add for 40, if you add jersey number for 40, jersey number for 40, all the 45 students, then it will also median will not be changed.
Now I've added 2 more data, right?
Suppose you have 22nd at this. Okay. Suppose size is small. Okay. Then you have to add 2 sizes more.
Yeah.
I mean, these are the 43. For 45, which one you can add? Tell me.
B will be added, so 22. I mean, whatever this is.
22 for B will be added.
Yeah.
And let me read the previous.
A is the mode. That's what is given in the previous question.
The previous one.
No, sir, the first beginning of the question.
In the question, it should be mentioned.
Go to the next question, sir.
See, B knows his size, which is the median, right?
Yeah. And A is the mode.
A is the mode. Okay. See. Now. This is the 22. Okay.
Yeah.
A is the mode. Suppose what is the A size? Medium, right?
No, it can be anything, no, sir.
It can be anything. Suppose
Yeah.
I'm taking as medium. A is the medium. Okay.
Okay.
Suppose B size is small and A size for A is player is medium. Okay.
Okay.
Then initially you have 43 students. 43 players.
Yeah.
Okay. Now. A is the mode, that means suppose I have added M and I have added S here.
Okay.
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 Then will it be mean will be changed or not?
Median.
Median. Suppose for median till 23 till 22 it should be S, right? Let me write again. It should be S till 22, right?
Yeah.
And suppose I have median, for example. Okay. Now, for 43 students, my median is this one.
Yeah, because it's half of it, right? It's
half of it. Okay.
Half of 43.
Now, now, B knows his size. Okay. Then I can add 1S anywhere.
Yeah.
M is the unimodal.
Okay.
Then again, see, for 43, you had 22. For 45, which will be the median? 23rd observation?
Yeah, 23rd.
See, 22 is S. You add one observation, then again 23rd will be S.
Okay, but still the median has changed, right?
Why median change?
I mean, I'm not getting it because it's now 23.
See. Let's take a small data. Okay?
No, like suppose if it is an S, A is an S. You've taken A as M.
Suppose A as M.
You've taken the previous explanation, A was M.
You
had taken it as M.
Okay. According to A was S, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Then for this 5 observation, it would be like suppose B is the median size. Okay.
Okay.
For median size, it should be like this. For A is the median, right?
No, A is
the
mod.
mod. A is the mod. So if S is the mod, then it will be median also. Then A should be M. You are getting my point?
We can't define A, no, sir. Like it can be any size because still we don't know which is the mod.
One second. See, whatever the median and mod, okay. Suppose you have this 5 data. Okay, I'm not defining which is for player B, which is for player. Okay, suppose I'm adding the 2 sizes for player. For arrangement of 45 jersey. Okay, so whether it will be added at the end or at the beginning.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
Suppose you have these 5 sizes. Okay, if you are adding in the initial edges and in the big last edge, median is changed or not?
Will not change.
That is the point. For 5-1, it was small. Okay. For 43 at the 22nd place, it was, suppose I'm taking as S. Okay. Then I'm adding two jersey number, 2 more jersey number, and for adding 2 more jersey number, either it will be added at the beginning of the because for median you have to arrange. Okay. You have to arrange, right? Whether it will be beginning or at the end of the arranged data. I think
but
you are
that's
not.
No, but that's the assumption we are making, right? There is nowhere. No. I can add it anywhere, right? In the data set.
Why you can add it anywhere? See, suppose median is what? You have to arrange, right?
Yeah.
Then you cannot add anywhere. I mean, listen. Suppose.
Okay, I get it. Since it's a unimodal, the question it's given, it's unimodal, so it can be either an M or an S or an S or an M. It can't be a repeat.
Mod should be unimodal. Means either it will be S, either it will be M, either it will be this or either it will be this.
Yeah.
If it's bimodal, then these two can be same.
Yeah.
That's why I'm trying to.
Yeah, I got it, sir. Yeah, I got it.
Okay. Now see, suppose this is the unimodal. Yeah. Okay. And suppose I have added this one. Okay.
Okay.
In this case, median is S, right? If you add S or M, again median will be S.
Yeah.
Let it be. If I'm not adding M, I can add large size also.
Okay.
I can add a S size also.
Still, it doesn't change.
Yeah, that is the point.
Okay. Okay.
Clear?
Got it. Yeah. Yeah. Sure. Thank you.
Thank you. Anybody, any question?
Hello. Hello.
If you have, so
yes, sir.
Yes, please.
Hello.
Yes.
So around this question itself that you just explained. So my question was earlier, like 10-15 minutes back, you had said median only for ordinal data and not for nominal data. So based on that statement, we can directly select the option 1 and 4, right? We can delete the option B and C, right, of this particular question.
It's individual approach.
Okay, and that is based on statement. Second is, sir, in this question, 22 number jersey, which is a small, is the median. That is what we understand. So if the even number of entries are added into this sample and it is on both sides of the median will remain constant, right?
Can you repeat?
Sir, in this sample, like SSS, MMM, number of jersey number 22, that is entry number 22 is small size jersey. So that is the median. So if a jersey is added before this and a jersey is added after this, then the median will not change, right? But if the jerseys, the last two jerseys that was added was on one side, only on the right side or on the left side, then this median will change, right?
No. If you are add two things, see, it depends what is your data. I mean, if you add two things, suppose initially it was 5. Okay, I'm saying it was 5. Okay. For example, I'm taking as 5. Okay, 5 S, M and M. Okay. Then again I add 2. One was suppose L and one was again S. For example. Okay.
Still
Then
it will be S.
Yes. And you are saying we are adding at the last.
Okay? 2 L's.
Okay. 3 to 5. Then what is the median?
M.
Median is okay. That is another thing.
Okay. And so if the question would have changed if the question would have changed if not in place of 2, if one jersey was added, then also question would have changed.
Also median will be changed.
Okay. Oh, and
It
sir,
depends.
this
Yeah.
was one doubt, sir. And
that's why I'm saying it depends on the objective of what is your question. You can't say it's in general for all the cases. Okay.
Sir, just talking with respect to only this particular question, based on that statement also we can click, we can tick the correct option, right? Because median does not change and median cannot be determined. Those are we can directly go for A and D, right?
A and D, no, A and D not is correct. A and B is the correct one.
D for the fourth option, right, sir?
Huh?
Option number 1 and option number 4 are right, sir. That two options, right?
No, option 1 and 2 are right.
1 and 2
1
are
and
right.
2. Okay. Because I did not solve it.
See,
Just listening to the conversation.
It cannot be determined whether median has changed. You can determine.
Okay, yeah. Okay. Since in this case, two are added and it is on both. Okay, understood. As much.
Next one is Srutika.
Yes, sir.
Yes,
sir, actually in the videos, it is said that when we need to compare two data sets, then we can use relative frequency.
Yes, right.
Sir, can you just give me an example? I'm not very clear on this. Because if the frequency is different, suppose in one set the frequency for ABC is 2, 2 and 4, and in the second set it is 4, 2, 2, then how we can compare it?
Okay. If you see there is a resources from outside. Okay. One second, I want to show you something. This is something FAQ we have generated. You can read this here to get to this one. There was some... Okay, it is not there. See, you are saying when how you can compare. Okay, suppose for a data set 1, okay, you have frequency 4, 2, and suppose 4 and 2. Okay. suppose this 4 to 4. Okay. Total
Yes,
is
sir.
10.
Yes, sir.
What will be the relative frequency? 0.4.
4.2.
Total will be 1. Okay. Now compare the data set 2. Suppose it is 8.
Yes.
It is 4. It is 8. Okay. This is the 20.
Yes, sir.
What will be the relative frequency? 0.4, 0.2, 0.4.
Yes, sir.
Now you can compare, even though the relative frequencies are different for these two data sets, but relative frequencies are same.
Yes, sir.
Okay.
Yes, sir. So what do we conclude? Because frequency are still different. So can we say the both data sets are same in ratio?
You can say relative frequencies of these data sets are same.
Okay.
You cannot say data set is same. Data set is can be different.
Yes, sir.
Because suppose you have one data set of hospital A, you have data set of the hospital B. You want to compare the you can say relative frequency of number of deaths in hospital A and hospital B. Okay, and these are the number of deaths for in DG. This is for number of deaths for another DG. This is the number of deaths for other DG. And you calculated the relative frequency for these two data sets. Okay, after that you concluded that number of deaths, relative frequencies for number of deaths in both hospitals is same.
Okay.
Got it?
Yes, sir. And so one more question from week 2 assignment 1, question 7.
Assignment 1, 2.1, right? Hello? Hello? Am I audible?
Yes, sir.
Think she is not there, right?
Maybe
Correct.
she is there, sir.
Yeah, she is there, but I think what?
She said
Hello?
about the assignment.
Assignment what? 2.1.
Shrutika?
Yeah, you can rejoin. If you are speaking, then we are not. Yeah, she has left.
She left.
So week 2 assignment 1, question 7. So
That
I
again.
just got this corrected.
This one?
Yes, sir.
Yeah, okay. And can you tell me what was your approach for this question?
Sir, I wasn't able to get the value of x. I thought that would be data insufficient.
No, no, data is not insufficient. See, for this rating, how much total number of rating? 20?
20. Yes, sir.
Right?
Sir, I think you explained earlier.
No, I explained in, I think, discussion forum or somewhere I have give the.
Recently explained about the mod, na?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's similar to this.
Yeah, that's it. Here, how much 7 is there? 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 is 7. Okay. 7 is 4 times. Okay.
Yeah.
In the question, it is said that if the relative frequency of 7 is 0.25, then what is the value of x? Okay. But in the question, 7 is your rating 7 is 4 times, which is the frequency, and 20 is total number of observation. It says then according to your present data, what will be this? Relative frequency for this will be 4 divided by 20. It will be 0.2.
0.2.
But in the question, it says relative frequency for this is 0.25. Right?
Okay.
No? Then you know relative frequency. You have number of this observation. Then you can calculate frequency or not. Your frequency will be 0.25 into 20, which will be 5. That means x should be.
Okay.
Oh, sorry. X should be 7.
That frequency.
See, just tell me. According to data, when you don't know the value of X, relative frequency of 7 is 0.2,
Yes, sir.
right? It is asking about in initial relative frequency for 7, it was 0.2. It was asking if relative frequency of 7 is 0.25, then what will be the value of X? Then at what point it will be 0.25? Only when 5 divided by 20?
Yes.
That means in the present in the given data, your 7 was appear 4 times. That means if 7 will appear 5 times, only when it will be 0.25, right?
Yeah.
That's why X should be 7.
Okay. Yeah.
Okay, your 7 was 4 times. If X is 7, only when relative frequency of 7 will be 0.25. That's it.
Okay. So we had to test it, not assume it. I assumed that it was right.
No, you can calculate for from the relative frequency formula.
Okay. Okay. Yeah. Yeah.
Okay, it's clear.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Okay. And so, although this is not a part of this course, but I just wanted to know how do we analyze comments, like unstructured data?
Unstructured data, see.
So may I?
Yes, please. Yes, please.
Like in as you said in comments, we consider it as a unstructured because comments can be anything, like it is in a emojis, it is in a GIFs, and it is in a letters. It is not specified that it is in a proper structure, like it is not any manner, there is no manner to write a comment. We can comment anything, we can comment in a 2 lines, we can comment in a 2 words. There is no structure, so that's why it is unstructured.
Oh yeah. But actually, I just wanted to know if it is possible to analyze it.
Analyze. What do you mean by analyze?
We cannot analyze comments.
No. Just getting out to know, like, if a particular video is getting good reviews or bad
Yes.
reviews.
Listen to me. You can analyze, but it will be more difficult. It will not be analyzed in a easy way as you can analyze the structured data.
Okay.
Yeah, structured data for suppose you have your voice is breaking.
Your voice is lagging.
Yeah, it's breaking. Okay, so it's clear. So, anybody, any questions?
So, practice assignment 2.2, question number 10.
Practice 2.2. Right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Why is median not defined for this data set?
Okay, so can you arrange language Hindi, Bengali, English?
No, but I can arrange the data set as per this thing, right? Number of speakers.
Okay, just tell me what is the data about?
It's about the first language speakers in India.
Okay.
Yeah.
Data is all about the languages.
Yeah.
So that's why I'm saying, see, several hundred languages. India has 23 recognized languages. Hindi and English are used for commonly this. See, data is collected for language. See, this is the case here. I mean, Bengali is a case. Bengali is a unit for which you have collected data for Bengali language. For Bengali, you have calculated how many speakers in India and what is the percentage of population.
Yeah.
You have collected the data for language, not you are collected the you first collected the data for population and then calculated the how many person about language. First you calculate the data. See, data is calculated for the language.
Okay.
Okay, that's why you cannot arrange the language and all.
But then the previous question also with mode and median,
You can
size
calculate.
of the shirt
but
or whatever, the 7th question.
yes, that is the another thing. This is the size of the shirt and t-shirt is the categorical data.
Okay.
Okay, you can see. You have size of shirts and t-shirt. Small, 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 medium, medium, medium. You can arrange in ascending order. You can calculate which t-shirt is in more number. You can that will be more. You can arrange. Middle most of the observation will be medium. Are you getting my point or not? See,
No, but
here
even here I feel you can arrange the
see,
based on the language
suppose
speakers, no?
no,
And I
see,
can still see what is the median, like what is the
question?
median language?
What is the median of the data set? It's not asking what is the median for the number of persons or number of speakers. Are you getting my point? It is asking about what is the median of the data set in this table, and this table, this data is nothing. It's all about the language. Okay. Just think about it. Data is collected for what? Data is collected for language, right?
Yeah, but how can I otherwise do it? That's how I have to collect, right? There is no other way of recording the data, right?
No. See, there is you can record the data stage wise also, state wise. See.
Okay, even then it's a nominal data only.
Yes, that's why I'm saying. And for nominal data, you cannot calculate the median. In the graded one, see, in the graded one, there was a question. There is a question. Yeah, this question is, can you calculate the median for this data set?
No, sir, we can't.
No.
Why? Because your data is collected for the districts of the various states. So district, name of the district is just a nominal data.
Okay.
For nominal one, you cannot calculate median. Median is not defined for the data. That is the similar for that question.
Okay, because we cannot arrange the data in an ascending order. That's why.
Yes. For nominal data, how can you arrange the nominal? Can you arrange Varanasi as much better than Ujjain, or Patna is much better
No,
than
sir.
Bijapur? No, you can't say in general. Then there is other, you can say another perspective, like, yeah, I want to arranging at point of like, what's I'm saying, in respective of the area, irrespective of the Ujjain. Suppose that it's asking about the what will be the median of area column, population column. That is the another thing. Okay, it's asking about the data, whole data set, and whole data set is collected for the district. In that question, whole data set was collected for the different languages. So you cannot arrange the languages. You cannot say Hindi is much better than English, or Bengali is much better than English, or whatever. If you are able to arrange, see, suppose instead of languages, it was like you can say some what can be the example? Some you can say some let's say some t-shirt service. Okay, for example, you can say t-shirt sizes of the t-shirt in the first column, and then number of persons who wear the small size t-shirt, and then another third column. Then I'm asking about what is the median for the data set. So my data set is collected for the small size t-shirts. My data is collected for the medium size t-shirt. My data is collected for the large size t-shirt. My data is collected for the XL size t-shirts. Then I can arrange this t-shirt size. Then I can find the median of this data set. Now it's clear?
So it's possible for an ordinal data set.
Median can be calculated only and only for the ordinal data set, because concept of median is you have to arrange the data. You have to arrange the data, you have to order the data, means it will be applicable only for the ordinal scale of measurement. You cannot order or rank nominal data. Got it?
Okay. So here, if I arrange the first language speakers and take a median, then that is not for the data set. That is what you're saying.
Yes, because see, you have to think for what your data set is collected. And in the question, which was practice 2.2, right?
Yeah, 2.2.
10.
10.
Yes. Let me see. What is the data? India is home to several hundred languages. Okay. India has 23 this language. India, Hindi and English are used for official communication by the central government, whereas state government use their respective language. Table this shows the population percentage of population speakers of languages in India. See, data is collected all about the language of India. Okay. If it's not language of India, it's suppose instead of language, it was like in all the states, an analyst wants to know that small size t-shirts, how many persons are wearing, medium size t-shirts, how many persons are wearing. Suppose instead of language column, you have size of the t-shirt. Okay. And 4 rows, small, medium, large, extra large, and double XL. Suppose 5 rows there.
Okay.
Then for small size, I have same number, 9723769. For medium, I have 259678. For Gujarati, I have this number. For for Gujarati. For large, I have this. For XL, I have this number, and for double XL, I have this number. Sorry. Then question is about what is the median of data set. So your data set is collected for the t-shirt sizes. Okay.
Yeah. Yeah.
You can arrange the t-shirt sizes.
Yeah.
Okay. And you can find the median of that t-shirt sizes.
Yeah.
That's it.
Okay. Sir?
Yes, please.
Sir, have water.
Have what?
Thank you, sir.
Sir, have water as you're speaking continuously.
Okay. Thank you. I will have. Okay, so anybody have anything else, any doubt? So we can, otherwise we can close the session.
Excuse me, sir. I have a
Yes,
doubt.
please. Yes, please.
As I'm not a qualified student, I'm a term 2 student and
Okay.
have finished my qualifying for this statistics till week 4, the last term one.
Oh,
So
nice,
will
nice.
that score be retained this term if I don't want to write my quiz 1?
I mean, you are asking about that you don't try to your quiz one
If
again,
I
and
don't attend this quiz 1 for the
and
first
you have,
score, yeah, if
and
will my previous score will it be
I
taken?
think I'm not sure about that, but you can mail to support team. Okay. Otherwise, you can mail to support team. Otherwise, I will confirm it and will tell you next.
Sir?
Yes,
Yeah.
please.
Sir,
Yeah, yes.
actually, to write the end term exam, we must
Yes,
have
yes.
to give any one quiz out
No,
of
you
2.
have you have to qualify both.
Okay, but sir, recently as I'm cleared term 1 and I'm now term 2 student. So in while writing my end term exam, there is an option like if you done any quiz, any one quiz out of 2, you will be eligible to write the end term exam.
Okay, then I think I have to check
Yes, sir. Sometimes
this policy.
there is
I'm not
sorry.
aware. I'm
There
not
is
aware
a
about that.
provision that if somebody fails to appear for any reason for the quiz 1
Oh,
on the qualifier, they will be given an
okay.
attempt on July 10.
No, my question is different. See, already I have attended the quiz 1.
Okay.
So the quiz 1 score is already there for me. Yeah. So
You are saying
should I
whether it
have
is
to repeat once
necessary?
again?
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's
You
all
can.
your choice. If you want, you can.
Yeah, I think
No,
it's on the.
is it there or not? I'm not
Sapna,
seeing.
her
Okay, okay.
concern is
See,
whether
see.
her score will be retained or not. Because if her score is refreshed and she has to
Hmm.
go through the whole process again, then that is
Again.
Yeah,
Okay, let
exactly.
me. Okay. Just wait. You can mail to support team, and I will also confirm with the support team, and we'll let you know the next session. Okay, don't worry
Sure,
about
sir.
that.
Sure,
Okay.
sir. Thank you. Thank you.
Thank you. So if you have doubts, you can ask. Otherwise, we can close the session.
Yes, sir.
Yes,
I'm
sir.
not sure if you discussed. I have a doubt. Activity question 1.
Your voice is breaking.
2.1.
Is it
Sir,
for
she
me?
is speaking 2.1.
Which question?
2.1. So there's a table of this death in the hospital, the causes of death in the hospital. Could you explain this?
2.1 activity or practice?
No, not practice. It is activities. The first.
Okay. 1 second. This one?
Table 2.1.1. Yes.
So this is because she is speaking like hospital.
Yeah. What is
Yes,
the
this
doubt?
is the one.
Yes, please.
Sir, how do we calculate? Is the data sufficient? How do we calculate X, Y, T, and Z?
Yeah, it's possible. Suppose first tell me, you are given number of deaths and you are given the relative frequency. So can you tell me for first which value you can calculate in a given T, value of T? Because if you know the relative frequency formula, relative frequency is nothing but the frequency divided by number of observations. Okay?
Yeah.
Your relative
150
frequency
by
is
number of
T.
observations.
Your relative frequency is T. Frequency is given 150. Okay? And N is, you don't know N. So first you have to calculate N. So from this formula, can I calculate frequency upon relative frequency? Okay?
Yeah.
And for if you see last or this second last, you can use any value. 300 divided by 0.3, you will give the number of observations.
Okay. Yes.
On the behalf
Now
of number of observations, you have to calculate frequency. From here, your T will be 150 divided by 1000. T will be 0.15, right? Hello.
Okay, sir. I got it now. I'll be able to.
Yes, sir.
If you
Thank you so
calculate
much.
it, yeah.
Did you get the whole? Sir, you can take rest. I'll explain further. Like if you have, you can solve like that. If you can solve T, similarly you can solve Z and X, Y. Nikita, if you have further doubt, you can ask.
No, I don't have a further doubt. Thank you so much. Thank you, sir, and thank you.
Sir, I have a question
not
for
sure.
this, for Nikita's question only. I have been wondering, what about, there are sometimes when we, especially when we are analyzing the data for a large population or something like that, what about infinite sets in this? For example, you have the relative frequency is there, but then data may be infinite. Then how do you do that?
First thing, it will not be like that.
Yeah.
Second thing, if it's like that, then you must follow the property that sum of all frequencies should be 1. N, and sum of
Sapna,
all
please
the
don't
relative
intervene.
frequencies should be 1.
So what was the second one? First of all, sum of all frequencies should be N.
And
This
means
is
number of observations.
right, correct. And the second formula, no, sir, I missed out second formula because Sapna was speaking in between. Your voice got garbled.
Sum of all relative frequency is 1.
Right, sir.
So from this property you can calculate. And first thing, I don't think there should be like that.
So because when we are handling it I have experienced this, for example, when we were doing public work, at times, even if it is not realistically infinite, we belong to a country which is very large, sir. So the data itself is infinitesimal in the sense that you don't really have an estimate as to, you are seeing so many, but how many may be there.
For data, then you will must know, for this particular topic, frequency, relative frequency, and all things, you must know the total number of observations. You must know. If you know the total number of observations, then you can calculate the relative frequency. Either it is infinitely countable or.
Could you go back to the previous page, please, sir? The last one, sir, which you where yeah, this one, sir. Yes, sir.
Yes.
Here, I'm just going to ask you one question. The first one is sum of all frequencies is equal to the number of the data that we have.
Number of observations.
Observation, sorry. And the sum, what is ERFI?
No, it's not ER. This is the summation of RFI. RFI means relative frequency.
Relative frequency has to be 1. So
Yes,
accordingly, we are expected to know our data. So if we don't have that exact data, we have to take an estimate. Is that right, sir?
See, the estimation and it all things are, other thing, and it's
because sir, we are doing statistics, and the last biggest challenge that we had for stats was.
Yes, I know. Suppose you are talking about this particular topic, okay?
Sir,
and you have data like A, B, C, D, and so on, okay? And you know, then you must know the total number of things. Suppose total number of things is capital X. Suppose capital A, okay?
Okay, sir.
You have frequency this, your total number of. Then you can also calculate the relative frequency for this. This is A by A, B by A, C by A, D by A.
Basic stats, right? Correct.
Yes,
we were taught this in 9th. Yes, sir.
Basic is whatever the number of observations. One important thing is sum of these all should be 1, and sum of all this should be this A. That's
correct.
it. That is the basic concept behind the.
तो वही है सर, estimate ही लेना पड़ेगा because
मुझे
challenge वही था क्योंकि हम लोगों को because we faced a lot of challenge in getting these people during the migrants. ठीक है. Okay.
Okay, so if you have not doubt, so we can close this session.
Yes, sir. You can mind it.
Okay, so
thank you so much.
Thank you.
Really appreciate your time.
Thank you. I'm hoping I was able to solve your doubts.
Yes. Okay. Very clearly.
Okay, thank you everyone.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you. Bye.
Have a good day, sir.
See you.